What's up, guys, and welcome to Road to Keto. Whether we are briefly taking a break from keto or trying to get into ketosis for the first time, today I'd like to talk about 8 proven methods to help you get into ketosis faster. Let's take a look. Let's start with option 1. Combine exercise with fasting. Exercise can be a great way in itself to stimulate ketone production. But when you combine it with intermittent fasting, it is even more effective. When you exercise, your body depletes the glycogen stores in your liver. In response to this, it will then create ketone bodies from fat out of necessity to energize you. While fasting, your glycogen stores should already be very low. As a result, your need for ketone production will be even higher during your workout. Option 2. Fat fasting. While not the healthiest option, fat fasting is particularly useful for people who are already keto adapted, but are not currently in ketosis. It is one of the quickest ways to get back on your keto horse. Fat fasting differs from traditional fasting and the ketogenic diet in that it targets 80 to 90% caloric intake from fats. The fast would typically occur over a period of 3 to 5 days, and total caloric intake during that time would generally be 1200 or lower. Keep in mind, fat fasting is not a long-term solution. It should be used as a tool when you actually need it. During a fat fast, you won't be getting the essential nutrients you need to survive. And the longer you are in a caloric deficit, the greater the chance of muscle wasting. Option 3. Massaging the lymphatic system. Aside from MCT fats, all other fats must pass through the lymph system after being digested. Fats travel through the lymphatic system starting in the small intestine and are then released into the bloodstream via a large vein in your neck. When we consume fat, it must first work through the lymph system before entering the bloodstream. Foam rollers, muscle contractions, and exercise in general can aid in getting fat moving around the body. Option 4. Caffeine. Caffeine is a powerful fat-burning tool and appetite suppressant. Generally, the higher the dose of caffeine, the larger the ketone spike in the body that we see. As with any drug though, use it in moderation and it will be a powerful long-term tool for maintaining ketosis. Option 5. MCT oil. Medium-chain triglycerides do not take the same route in the body as other fats do. They bypass the lymph system and are directly converted into ketones by the mitochondria of our cells. As a result, you'll see higher levels of ketones in the blood immediately after ingestion. And you may also experience increased energy levels while consuming MCTs. You can get more MCTs in your diet by consuming coconut oil or an MCT oil supplement. When selecting an MCT, try to find C8, caprylic acid. This is the best type of MCT oil out there. Option 6. Basic water fasting. As we've already touched on this, fasting helps deplete glycogen stores in the liver. When we fast, our blood sugar levels drop, and as a result, the pancreas releases glucagon, which signals to the liver to start burning up glycogen. We will generally run out of glycogen in less than 24 hours, and when this happens, ketone production kicks into gear. Normally, we'll reach full-blown ketosis at around day 3 to day 4 while water fasting. You can consume bone broth as well during this time. Bone broth contains water, fat, and salt. It will aid in water retention, which is very important while on keto. Option 7. Limit protein. This is a common misconception that the ketogenic diet is a high-protein diet. On the contrary, it is actually a high-fat and moderate protein diet. Eating too much protein could impair your body's ability with reaching ketosis. The reason being, protein and carbohydrates both get broken down into sugar in the body. We need roughly 100 grams of glucose per day on a traditional American diet. On a ketogenic diet, that number falls to between 50 grams to 75 grams per day for most people. As your body becomes more keto adapted over the course of 3 weeks, you'll need less glucose to sustain proper energy levels. And with that, your protein intake should also decrease, so keep this in mind. Option 8. Reduce stress. The negative effects of stress are well known, but did you know there is an implication here to ketosis as well? When we are stressed, the hypothalamus in the brain sends signals to our adrenal glands. The adrenals release the hormone cortisol into our bloodstream. When cortisol levels are elevated for an extended period of time, this can cause the breakdown of proteins into energy. This is also known as gluconeogenesis. When protein is broken down, this results in a spike in blood glucose. And of course, this blood sugar spike results in us dropping out of ketosis. So to summarize, here are the 8 things you can do to get into ketosis faster. 1. Combine fasting with exercise. 2. Temporarily do a fat fast. 3. Massage the lymphatic system. 4. Get some caffeine in your diet. 5. Get some MCT oil in your diet. 6. Do a water fast. 7. Limit protein. And 8. Last but not least, try to reduce your stress levels. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help us out by liking, subscribing, or leaving a comment below. It will encourage us to make more videos like this for you in the future. For more keto tips and advice, check out roadtoketo.com. Cheers, and we'll see you in the next video.